Hey there, and welcome back to more Diablo 3, and let's continue with the story in Act 5. So, who might that be, huh?
The Nephilim.
Zap!
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
I think not. People are dying down there. They need my help.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
So Laura, this is Laura in Diablo 4, the old dude. He was younger back here, and now he's an old crippled. Nah, he's not crippled. He's just an old man with a nice voice. A very fascinating voice, though. It's crunchy. Oh, I'm here. To fight Diablo. No, honestly, his voice is good. That voice actor is gonna go far, I think. If he's young, I'm not entirely sure. Could be an old dude, but the voice acting is definitely nice. The voice is just so crisp. Yeah, this is my favorite act out of all of them, my friend. Just because of the theme. Zap.
I watched in horror as the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton remained, his jaw unhinged. Blue mist swirled around his bones.
The gates!
Oh, really? Zap.
Malthael's fallen angels have brought death to Westmarch, raising an army of reapers from the city's slain defenders. Once, these men and women were our protectors. Now, they are our executioners, scouring the city for every living soul and putting them to the sword. Though this reaper wields a dangerous sword,
This carnage must end. I have to find a way into the city.
May I recommend the sewers?
Oh no, not the sewers.
though this reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim, and kill.
Well, they die faster than they kill, though. Isn't there, like, something down here? Yeah, this was my favorite act because mainly of the theme, like the great looking castle, the nice outskirts, great lore. What else did I like about it? The enemies were pretty cool and different. So instead of fighting like demons, you would fight more skeletons and angels, corrupted angels more. Ghosts and all of that. That was pretty cool. I liked a lot. Sewer serpent. They're dead now. Dead?
Oh,
Stop! Don't go out into the streets.
Oh, don't worry.
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
But are there any survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait! You're the wizard who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
Of course. It's what I do.
Forgot that they actually say, of course.
Then wisely.
Truly.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
True. How were you holding up, Lyndon?
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Mahil?
Demon blood? They were just innocent people.
Fine, innocent.
Oh my god. Oh, Lyndon is defined innocent. This whole city must be purged.
The shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. It gave way to a pale light that sapped my strength. It seemed so easy. But instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it.
Lyndon is on his Arthur's arc, isn't he? Define.
The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King
Yep.
Justinian IV. Appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms, they accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen in Westmarch. But most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
I think maybe I should change the Hydra though. Doesn't seem like it's like the best one. Was there something good? Energy armor also increases the resistances to all
Tyrion's
damage.
been around a long time.
Except their
I'm sure
damage
he's seen
wounds.
worse than this.
Energy armor increases maximum arcane power instead of decreasing it. Energy armor also increases your critical hit chance. Guns gain arcane power. Attacks have a chance to cause lightning to all nearby enemies. Increase the damage bonus of magic weapons. Enemies hit by attacks restore arcane power. Attacks have a chance to ban enemies. Gain protective shield when attacking. Let's do the ignite one. Oh, I said I want to change out. Blizzard, we're gonna keep the Blizzard. The Blizzard was pretty good. Hydras are not as good. Burn. Got him.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers!
Oh, level.
Let's kill it.
Got him, boys. Got him. Oh, there were more. Checkpoint.
We found you.
Nice choice.
Oh yeah, the town is locked off yet.
Tyrion, why is Malthael so intent on destroying this city?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels as well as demons, Malthael is so short-sighted, he can only see our demonic heritage.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
Cool helmet though. Oh damn.
Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared.
What are these things?
A lot of dead bodies.
A death maiden! Stop her!
Word.
Your soul will be mine.
Oh really?
Any other archer would have fled as I charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye sockets. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can we fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
Oh, I used the wrong one. Frozen solid.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
I'm an archer. There are also some additional lore like here, but it's like just the main objective, what you need to do. But it's also pretty cool to read. I never read these, but
Just
there's a
tell
lot.
me where to find Malthael, and I'll put an end to this carnage.
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be, A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
You'd best get started on figuring it out. If you need me, I'll be saving the city.
Alright. Yeah, this is a blue item and it's already better than the golden one. I mean, the yellow one. So many dead bodies. This is insane. They're just standing there. How is this one standing, though? Well, damn, son. Oh, yeah, well, I forgot about that. About the sliver of the Blade Soul Stone.
What brings the Haradrim back now?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Well, perhaps someday I will solve that problem.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
What could have changed him so?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Frankly, I don't really care. Death is meant to free our souls, not devour them.
Whoa!
How can studying the sliver of the Black Soul Stone reveal Malthael's plans to you?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Oh, I did learn this. This is the radius and damage of... Yeah, we can try the black hole. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit better. Also, there are a lot of sounds, people.
Last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though. Will it?
What am I supposed to do, dude? Stop
My
complaining.
library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
If you survive.
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakis, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakis was a clever man, after all.
Right. I think there are a lot of people that you can actually talk.
It's just death in horror. I thought I'd be safe here, but we've nowhere left to hide.
Oh, it's the same gorge as Bastion's Keep.
I found him in the streets. He seemed in a daze, so I brought him here with me, but he's hardly said anything. He's nobility of some sort, but I don't recognize the seal on his ring.
The flames!
The flames? Well, he was covered in soot. Perhaps he escaped from a fire. He never says more than a word or two at a time.
Nobility of some sort? Dude, I love the British accent here. Or English accent. I don't know. There are so many accents, I don't know which one is actually the right one.
For this doom, all of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the order and prove your conviction.
How about now?
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
Also true.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. But I could not make out the words.
Perhaps it is an echo of the magic the prophet used to put you and your sisters to sleep.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know how your sisters died, or how the prophet's magic failed.
I like how Lyndon has like 2 pouches of our arrows. And this one's like beefy. Very beefy.
What's bothering you, Cormac? You're not your usual joyful self today.
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
A great man, who lived his life adhering to a code he believed to be true.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to everyone and then we take the quest.
Did you know there were once 2 moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Dirgist.
Of course. I'd love to hear your version of that story. I'm certain it will be amusing.
Well, it's not amusing. Dirge's jewel has appeared again. And the time for secrets is over.
No more secrets? Then tell me if you are a god.
No, he won't.
There was a great gem market here in Westmarch. I spend many a carefree day browsing the aisles. To think that I will never again see all those happy little stalls, those rows of jewels, and those gem cutters.
Too bad.
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
What are you on about,
Why
dude?
would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
What's that noise?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadric?
Yes, actually. I was just remembering what happened in New Tristram after the falling star hit. I'd never seen Mira so scared. Leah came by later, telling us there were wounded men at the inn.
And your wife still went to help them.
To be honest, I can't believe I'm still in business.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Oh, it's the couple we saved previously.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Oh yeah, these are gonna be hilarious, dude. I remember now a little bit more of those dialogues. Those were insane. They were insane.
I can't believe it. The hero of Bastion's Keep.
She'll save us.
Who told that? Who said that? Who was it? You stuck in.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. Oh yeah! Now I remember. Bryson.
Someone came for me. After all this time.
My friend Hadric couldn't take your wailing any longer.
Bloody miracle! Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
Nonsense. Let's get you to safety.
Bloody miracle! My ass was almost done
We
for.
stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
I am certain you would have died too had you stayed.
I think that something will happen to that lady. If I remember correctly.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. Doesn't that make you responsible for him?
No, I'm responsible for myself. Though I have decided to repay Hadric by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of interesting...
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Oh, dude, that's a sad story. Right, I think we called up with everyone.
General Torian, that Death Maiden in the cathedral was using an arcane magic unfamiliar to me. Do you know what she was doing?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
So, Crucibles, with 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Not for long. He will soon find himself without his unending army, once I destroy these Crucibles.
More dialogue.
Must die.
Is he just talking to the stone or something?
The Soul Crucibles turn the dead into Reapers?
Sadly, yes.
Including the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Damn, that's a lot of talking that they actually do. But yeah, this act is also very much a long one, mainly because there's like a lot of activities. There's gonna be like quests for the followers. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue too. There's a lot of characters around the city, well, in the town, and this is basically the town. But yeah, let's go. Save the world.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Sanctuary? Oh, come on, they just appear out of nowhere now. Oh, that's a way better crossbow. Better give him a ring. Unless it's better. Oh, yeah, it's definitely better for me, too. That one's better.
I used to know someone from here.
Who was that?
An actress from the theater. And her performances were always perfect.
I think I usually ran with Cormac. If I was playing the Demon Hunter, I was definitely playing with Lyndon, but for other characters I was like usually...
Attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
Also, the events were pretty good here in this act. There were a lot of improvements with the Reaper itself.
Need more time.
They're still shooting at something. God damn, I'm sorry about the sneezing. No, just a little bit dry.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
Escort them to the Survivors Enclave. Immediately.
Oh, we saved them. Some events were pretty quick, some were longer, but most of them were not as long. But they did give you lots of rewards, though. Damn, what? I'm already full. Zappity wabbity wabbity bop.
After Malthael's
zap 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 zap.
The Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Wizzard, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Wizzard accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They
Need
never
more
returned.
arcane power.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch, those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned, and they roam the city in their inhuman
I don't have
forms,
enough arcane
stripping
power.
the souls from all they encounter.
Maybe the swords are not the best thing to use.
Champion, a reaper killed us all. I panicked and failed my men. Now they are soulless husks. Only my spirit was able to resist the call of Malthael. Please, put them to rest and end my shame.
I need arcane power.
The reaper that killed my men is outside, in the courtyard. Please, slay it, for all of us.
This has a short cooldown now. Boy. Demon.
Thank you. Nothing can bring back my men, but revenge dulls the pain.
Alright. Hold 'em. Yeah, I think we need to go back to town and to give us some more space to work with, because dude, that too many items. And I need to sell gems as well. We can keep these rare ones, but the others have to go. Keep the stuff, I'll trade it in later. So many doors, dude.
Hurry! We've got to save my friends.
Where are your friends?
Not ready yet.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is.
Oh, come on. Are you a rebel or something?
When I first beheld the corpse raiser, I thought myself capable of defeating him. Then
King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
Don't be a fool. The only chance you have is to all work together.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
When I first beheld the corpse raiser, I thought myself capable of defeating him. Then he reached out his arm, and the ground in front of him was bathed in a spectral light. The bones of men and beasts rose from the earth and advanced on me.
A good shot!
I am so good. I astound myself.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
And what are you doing with the king's private journal?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
Oh, isn't usually that how it goes in politics as well? Politics, man.
Still waiting.
Yeah, but there's a lot of lore going on, so you basically need to go in every of these small ones. Oh yeah, I said I want to change one of these spells. Maybe arc lightning blast, a cone of lightning. Deals damage lightning to all affected enemies. Gain 1 arcane power for each enemy hit. I think that's a pretty decent one. Do farm. Arcane power.
How does that feel?
Sometimes I do run out of
I'll
that.
say Westmarch is terribly good wine, but that won't keep me from drinking it.
Like the taste of sour grapes, do you?
Well, I like it more than being sober.
Black hole, absolute zero. Most likely didn't change. Maybe it did. I think I can summon 2 of these now. Or maybe not. Damage of your cold spells is increased. Ah.
If only they could see me now.
Maybe it is worth doing that. Well, we'll see when we get like more level. The Punisher. Zap him. Yeah, these could have one-shotted you guys in the back.
Still waiting.
And they still probably can. On higher difficulties though.
Need more time.
I didn't go into the sewers because the sewers are I don't remember if they have a side story. I think they do. But at the same time, I want to go off the main story a little bit more.
Not ready yet. I don't have enough arcane power.
A hard fight. Time to loot.
Roulette. Oh, we won't need that. A lot of damage
Suits
for
me.
It doesn't give him. Okay.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Oh yay. It's usually the case, but not always.
That Death Maiden controls the Soul Crucible. Time for her to die.
You're right about that.
Call the darkness down upon yourself, mortal.
Die, Dryga.
I need arcane power.
Oh yeah.
Still waiting.
Dave comes for ya. Yeah, those orbs do look pretty cool though. There's like big skulls coming out of them. I'll show you it on the next one because I think there's still one more left.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
Oh, Chelsea.
How could you know that?
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
There's no easy way to say this, but I have to leave, and I won't be returning.
Very funny.
I'm serious. My brother's imprisoned in Kingsport with no way to defend himself, and I must free him.
I understand your concern, but you will die long before you reach Kingsport if Westmarch falls.
All right, I'll stay for as long as I can, but only because I know how much you need me.
Nephilim. What do you want?
Malthael, he's watching you.
He's afraid. You must be.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
Dude. I wonder what changed
You
Malthael.
should cease following me and get to the survivors' enclave before you're killed.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
The seraph was on me before I knew it. The mass of its bloated flesh soundless as
El
it floated
Goblino.
off the ground. When I finally noticed it, I could not move. It was as though I was trapped in a waking nightmare.
Need more
I
arcane
looked down
power.
and saw tendrils of energy wrapped around my feet and realized it was not fear that held me, the seraph's magic.
El Goblino. Anything new in the... Oh, lots of new things.
Awful things are happening out in the city. I have faith that you will save us, but Victor has his doubts. I don't think he believes a woman is up to the task.
What nonsense are you spouting, woman? She's more than capable of saving us, and I have just the things she'll need to do the job.
Okay. Save me, brother.
You there, pauper. This diamond ring in exchange for safe passage out of the city?
But Harold, that's my wedding ring.
It's all we have left. Of course, if somebody had thought to grab her jewelry box.
Well, with that attitude, I'm certain you can find somebody else to help you.
Cool. Okay, I need to not skip those because there's like dialogue too. Particularly.
He hasn't said anything since he mentioned the fire. He barely eats, and his eyes are clouding over.
I saw her. Someone needs to know.
Her who?
They did reuse a lot of assets though, because that dude looks like the one.
It won't be long. They're coming.
I don't know what he.
I heard it was the Angel of Death doing this. Angels are behind the attack.
Those monsters don't look like angels.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. And now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
Shut up, you idiot. Moron.
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was so beautiful that Durgus was determined to make her his own. Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts and attention until she succumbed and agreed to become his wife. But Durgus' jealousy was so great, he hid Lyria high in the heavens, far away from the reach of men and gods.
Jealousy is for the weak-minded. It clouds one's reasoning with want and desire.
Yes, that was Durgus. Desire was his very nature.
Yeah, if you basically skip throughout one quest and you don't go here, you won't read or get to hear the dialogue.
Relinquish the wealth you've all clung to and ensure your salvation.
This is a scam. He's just taking your money.
Quiet, heretic. You'll damn us all.
Shit, yeah.
Could it be that the Prophet abandoned us? Why else would his magic fail to protect us while we slept?
We can't answer those questions, but his magic did succeed in keeping you safe.
But my sisters died. Why them and not me?
Fate likes to toy with us. Perhaps you lived for some special reason, but it could just as easily have been luck.
I cannot believe that. There was a reason, and I will find it.
Okay. There's still some new dialogue here.
You'll find no glory here, adventurer. Corpses can't sing your praises.
Shut up.
My son's ship docked in Bramwell today. I thought he'd be safe there, but now I hear rumors. Give me a weapon. I need to get to Bramwell.
A noble sentiment, but you do nothing but get yourself killed.
If you hadn't come along when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
It was the least I could do. Anyone would have done the same.
But you didn't have to help. You could have run right by.
Despite his superstitious views, Rakis ruled as a just and fair king, who was much loved by his people. He was succeeded by his son Corsic, who attempted to eradicate the barbarian tribes of the north. The line of Rakis was broken when Corsic's son Corellan died with no heirs.
How have you held out so long against the Reaper's onslaught?
It has been a brutal task. A lot of good men sacrificed themselves to save us. But even that wasn't enough. If you hadn't shown up when you did, we might already be dead.
Has the Sliver revealed anything of Malthael's plans to you?
No, but it is our only hope of learning Malthael's plans. To defeat him, we must know where he is and what he is trying to do. The answer must be here. I just have to find it. Too many innocents have already died.
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
Yes, I did. It was my destiny. I was fulfilling a prophecy written long before I was born.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps I'll write about my adventures one day.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier, just like him.
You did not want to be a soldier?
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Kane. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Why haven't the other cities of Westmarch sent reinforcements? Bramwell? Kingsport? What are they waiting for?
Have you not heard? Cities everywhere are under attack. No place is safe.
Yes, Malthael strikes all across Sanctuary.
I did not know. That is disturbing.
No more dialogue. Let's go continue then. Yeah, let's find the Crucible, or... Nah, the soul thing. Ah, the Goblin will probably escape.
Need more time.
Got him.
You dare attack me!
Okay, I need to teleport more.
Much guilt over Leah's fate.
You know Leah, do you?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine once I kill Adria.
It's quite an enemy over there.
Ah, come on. Over here, boys. That was a bit too much. Get them back. Boof.
Still waiting.
Yeah, it seems like I need more new items. The damage is getting a little bit weaker.
Your
Goblin now.
defenses are nothing.
Got him.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
Are you mocking me?
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps when you have lost as much as I, you will understand.
Are you mocking me? Yeah, the black hole is better than the Archon. You can use it a lot more often. Deals a lot of damage. Tracks enemies in one pool.
So, tell me, does this incessant death and destruction ever reach an end?
Of course it will end, and you will live a long and happy life.
Why do I feel you're lying to me?
Because I was not being entirely truthful. That, and you're so cherish that will never believe you can be happy and content. I must say, it is wonderful to finally meet, though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. You just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
You know I've never seen her eat.
I become more powerful.
Unwavering will. That's a passive. Where's the soul crucible? Oh, that's a rare, most likely. Get him.
Need more arcane power.
What?
Your defenses are nothing.
Get him. Okay, I just need to skip them most likely because there's so many.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Cursed angel. Okay, finally found the way.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions.
Really?
Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
May I join you?
Ah, come on, you fat bugger.
More arcane power. Need more time.
Yeah, you see the skulls appearing. That is so cool.
I need arcane power. Didn't see that coming, did you? Not ready yet.
Goody. Very nice, very nice.
What was that?
That would be Urzael.
And just who is this Urzael?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
Good. Let's get to the Enclave. I need to see if Tyrael has made any progress.
Hmm? Was there a waypoint? No.
I need to go back.
Not much of an improvement. More dialogues?
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
Sadly, it's true. One of the angels has gone mad. I am going to put him and his followers down like the dogs they are.
Good.
Yeah, let's talk to most of the people.
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But
This
the
dude.
streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
God dang it, dude. Slap him good. What an a-hole. Yeah, there's a lot, and after each quest, basically, just get
Been
more.
agitated ever since he mentioned the woman. Who was she? Did she start the fire?
Looking for something. Something hidden.
I don't know what to do. He's getting worse. I fear he will not live much longer.
Yeah, we need to get that armor too.
We need to get out of here. Hide in the bog, anywhere. As long as it's away from the cities.
Stop.
I heard Tyrael is an angel. Why isn't he helping Malthael?
Well, who said he isn't?
Oh, come on.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul.
Wait, you definitely will, because you're an asshole.
Zai was the greatest thief, and he wanted Lyria. He waited patiently for a night when Lyria's path hid her behind the silver moon. For when the sun set, Dirges had to leave Lyria's side, you see, for desire rules the night. He could only watch from below, as she drifted across the ocean of stars. Then Zai climbed, silent as a whisper, into Lyria's palace in the heavens.
Ah, true love had captured his heart, eh?
No, but stealing from Dirges would make Zai a legend.
Okay.
Those who perish without embracing Malthael are eternally damned. But I can commune with our Lord, asking him to grant them a reprieve. Only a simple payment is required.
Scammer.
Bless my poor husband, please! You must save my children.
Please, my friends, one at a time. Bring your offerings to the stand, and I will grant your loved ones this blessing.
This is how people get scammed by these kind of assholes, dude. I hate that so much.
When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic focus as a reminder. I scryed it today to see if it held any clues, and I found strong traces of the demonic magic that killed her. It reminded me of the Fisherais magic from before we served the Prophet.
Those mages are long dead. Any thirst they had for revenge died with them.
When I cast the magic upon her focus, I heard her voice again, and this time, I understood. She said one word. Irena.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in Westmarch. It is imperative that I find and speak to him. I will tell him of the sins his order is committing.
He leads your order. He is likely the most corrupt of them all.
True.
No, you are wrong. My first memories of being a Templar are of
Scam.
him comforting me,
Copium.
welcoming me to the Brotherhood. I looked into his eyes. He is a good man, I tell you.
He's copying
Today
this.
is the day I find out how deep the Order's corruption runs.
They must answer for what they have done to you and your brothers, Cormac.
I will do it, even if it means going against my entire Order. I could use a good friend by my side.
How about two?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do this a little bit later. I think you just Cormac's and he's... Oh no, it's a Templar's quest and you can do this.
Good day.
Good day for you too. It's Rick.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. Couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, we do need to get some new... Okay, maybe not new items. Let's quickly talk to
Why
everyone.
fight so hard? Thousands are dead. What do another dozen matter?
They do.
After Corellan's death, the crown passed to Justinian I, through a somewhat convoluted interpretation of Zakharum's scripture. Thus began the Justinian dynasty. Seen as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of Justinian III, a full-fledged insurrection broke out in the outlying region of Cartharus.
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness!
Truly is. That changed. Why did it change though?
Can I ask you about Deckard Cain?
He was a wise man, a great scholar. He didn't deserve to die the way he did. If he had lived, who knows how events would have unfolded. Everything would be different.
Could one man make such a difference?
I'd prefer not to speak of this any longer. I have a city to save.
Okay, this is where I'm gonna end the episode, and we're gonna continue next time, and we're gonna do Tyrael's quest. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, leaving a comment, ringing that notification bell, and I'll be seeing you around in the next one. Have a nice day or evening, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.